Mehran cannot believe it. If only runs were given for height. 16.4 overs gone. Oman have lost another warrior. 103 for 7.
Well, yes, he sent that ball up. Probably got the memo wrong. Needed to send it horizontally and not vertically. 103 for 7 and 16.4. A long way to go. The dwindling flame of the Oman 11.
The dwindling flame is struggling at the moment because the storm called Bangladesh 11 is approaching quickly. Show him the maker's name. He's come in as if he's been set already.
Beautifully played. Smacked handsomely. Very first ball dispatched.
The two kinds of batsmen in this game. The two kinds of batsmen. One who's struggling to get going. Another finds the sweetest spot of the bat. Warms the coach's cockles. And also ensures that he gets it straight from the textbook. That's got height, but there's a fielder as well. Had to take that tough call, whether to jump and take the catch or hang back. Couldn't do either.
Well, as these are difficult choices to make. 17 overs gone. It's a Nelson for 7 for Oman 11.
Victory is some distance away. For Oman 11, as far as Bangladesh 11 is concerned, I'm pretty sure they're telling themselves it's a matter of 3 balls and not 3 overs.
Well, maybe Bangladesh 11 is looking to close this game at the earliest. But the challenge here for Oman 11 is to probably set a target in mind. Think of this target as, say, maybe 150 and try to chase it down. Play a mini game within yourself. The coach probably would have told them, listen, go ahead and play this game like you're chasing 150 and not 200 plus. Maybe then challenge yourself to play this game out.
Well, that's one of the biggies of the night. It'll be invited into the crowd. Yes, that's exactly what he wanted. He's shown him the stumps. They're going for it.
Came across the line. Ball was a middle stump line delivery. Picked it up and smacked it with all the power. Rafiullah, he's the new man in. Plays the first delivery for a maximum. If this is what he scores, he's scoring at 600. Fantastic strike rate, isn't it?
Fantastic strike rate after a fantastic stroke. He had picked his spot. The bowler provided the pace as well. Walking across was providing the clean visuals of the stumps, but the bowler did not choose the stumps. Instead, chose to follow the batsman. And that's where Sarkar went wrong. Bowler goes wrong. The ball went a long, long way. Rafiul is packing some power as well. It's very difficult to hit a first ball 6. Definitely not in that fashion. It's not the easiest to do so.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy, Rafiullah. And when he connects, we saw what happens. I'd like to see what the bowler would want to do. Again, the same thing. This time it's gone high. Very, very high. Get an aeroplane to bring that ball down, and the ball bounces on the concrete block that could be the media stands, and beyond that for a maximum.
This was the longest of the night. It took off. The piece of leather was a little dot in this vast black sky. Look how high it went. Rafiullah gave it all. You've got to write a thank you note to the cameraman for doing a brilliant job indeed to follow that leather, which was growing smaller and smaller as it went further. One thing sure, the ball is back. It'll be given a wipe, taking that piece of cement as well, the layer of cement it would have.
Well, I'm so sure that T20 leagues around the world would be watching this game and would be watching this man who's hit 2 sixes in 2 deliveries. Rafiullah. This is the kind of explosive power teams look for when they are scouting for talents for the T20 league teams.
Absolutely, and narrow that T20 as well. Make it T10, he'll still make it to the side, it seems. It's the effortless shots that he's getting from the middle of the bat. The sense of ease he brings to his play. 2 of 2. There is some irreverence to the leg stump. Wide ball signal is bowled. It's a no ball. It's a no ball.
Yes, the ball pitching outside the pitch.
Yeah, so they're just telling him quietly. Mushfiqur Rahim is also telling Soumya Sarkar quietly that the ball pitched at the pitch which was played yesterday, not today.
A free hit in play. Legal deliveries were sent packing. We can only imagine what will happen when he plays a free hit.
Yes, the even management. Lakshita, sir, towards your leftmost. Then Mr. Ajit. You have Musa Bhai in that wonderful kurta. You have Guru, sir, towards the rightmost. The calls for 2, but the 2 is not on. Saif was quickly onto the ball.
It was a good delivery for a free hit ball in the block hole. Well dug out. Got a single.
Is a man in purple, Mr. Guru. And all smiles standing there is Shreyas. And then, of course, what I call him is Noor / Masood, because both the 2 men who look very alike. And to top it off, they wear masks most of the time. They've got the same build as well. When I identify them as Noor, he says, no, I'm Masood. When I say, hi, Masood bhai, he pulls his mask down quietly and says, hi, I'm Noor. Sometimes I feel it is Noor. He's doing that just to pull my leg.
You spent a lot of time here, haven't you? What, 12 years?
12 years. No, it's been about a month, but it doesn't feel like a month because we've been offered some cricket of highest order. And of course, the hospitality has been brilliant, isn't it?
One of the most hospitable people.
Leg stump means asking for trouble. Nice low full toss. It still had to be put away by the long frame, tall frame of this man. He does well. He does well in the end. Puts back to ball.
17 runs he's made of just 5 deliveries. Look at that. Low full toss on the leg stump. Dispatched. He'll be on strike for the last delivery. It's been an expensive over. 19 runs coming off that one. One more delivery to go. Can he send that out for a maximum and equal that one over that was sent out, the last over of the innings?
Where were you hiding, Rafiullah? That's the question every Oman fan's asking at the moment. Where were you hiding? Is also gently written on an envelope that I might be ready for higher cricket to be played. The flags of Oman are out again after this. Yes, it's got height. Will fall safely as well. A little slap to the ball to make it stay inside the play area. That'll do. 2 more runs taken. That means Rafi will not be on strike for the next over. Brilliant over for Oman comes to an end. 132 for 7.
Alright, so Bangladesh 11 batting first, scored 207 for the loss of 5 wickets, while Oman 11, 132 for 7, 76 required of 12 deliveries. That's mathematically not possible, but some lovely performance coming in from the Oman 11 batters. Shoaib Khan 43 of 40, Mehran Khan 19 of 10, and now Rafiullah, he's turning the heat on, 19 of 6. And mind you, 2 more overs to go from here on. We're guaranteed some entertainment.
If Rafiullah sticks around, why not? Bangladesh 11 still got to believe, yes, this game's in their pocket, but remember it's a warm-up game as well. It's a good time to test themselves and say we will pick up 3 wickets before the allotted 20. Good slower delivery, might see this more often towards the death. Mixing it up nicely, Shariful. Walton, one of the top home appliance companies from Bangladesh. Our Bangladesh friends swear by the quality of the Walton home appliances that they buy. Next time we're in Dhaka, we know where to go to buy the home appliance for ourselves.
That's right. Walton it is going to be. And for now, Shariful. He bowls full. Almost a full toss. And the ball will slow down before it reaches the fielder. Rafiullah is still off strike. They take a couple.
It's a very good shot to get there in time, but will not get him the required result. Who was Bangladesh's first T20 captain? He still got time to answer this. Subscribe to youtube.com/sportseye and answer the question in the comment section box of the live broadcast of this particular game. One lucky winner, which might be you, can win the signed match ball by the man of the match.
Shot delivery up in the air. Fielder coming underneath and will take it. That will be the end of Rauf. He's going a little slow for this occasion. A shortish delivery, well-directed bouncer. He couldn't get out of the way. All he had to do was play that ball. And inflicting that little hint of pain when he saw that ball going to the hand of the fielder.
Didn't get enough on it. Very good catch. Had his eyes on the ball till the last moment. Believed that he'll be converting that into a catch and did so in the end. Excellent job by Nasum. Abdul Rauf will walk for 19 or 14. 3 boundaries in that 19. But what was required from him was a little more than a strike rate of 135 for sure. That it's that bit too late for Oman.
That's right. But from my perspective, when you're going out to chase a score which is 200 plus, and at the back of the mind, yes, you want to go ahead and chase it down, but realistically speaking, I'm sure the think tank would be, let's look at an approachable target. Let's look at a target which is more realistic. It's Oman 11. It's not their first side. So they would want to probably look at a target of say 150. If they get 150, it's a moral victory for this side.
Okay, Rafiul has decided that 3 sticks mean nothing to me. Shariful has also decided to follow the batsman, as most of the bowlers have done. This game for Rafiul is about how many more sixes can he hit, how much more entertainment can he provide, and how much further in the minds of the selectors can he go.
Also, you must try and see the kind of bat that he's using.
You still believe it's a bat? It's a sledgehammer. That'll go the distance as well, and it's not even from the middle of the bat. An edge is carried to over the fence. Rafiullah is speaking only one language.
Well, yes, that language has only one word. It's called 6.
And it's also got a reply in sign language with the arms lifted up of the umpire.
There you go. He's wearing the jersey number 6 as well. Add that to the coincidence. Well, that bat is a massively used bat. A well-oiled, well-knocked bat. It's not a new bat, I tell you.
It's got the doctor's tape. It's got the oil as well. Well, that's from the middle too. But it will be having enough in the end. A jumping Afif can only do so much. We had Mr. Sundaram hold his hand out, expecting the ball to come to him and complete the catch. But the catch in the commentary box is still 6.
19 gone, 146 for 8 with that one. Just dying, but had enough wheels on it to go for a maximum. What a good looking shot there. Brilliant, a 6er to end the over.
31 of 9, Rafiullah. You got to promote him up the order next time round.
Well, I'm so sure that the selectors and the captain would be tempted to do so. He's made a case for himself for sure.
Samay will be the new man in, but the crowd's waiting for Samay to pick up a single and not go for the big shot, isn't it?
Well, that's ideally what you should be doing. That's sensible batting. Shouldn't be being the hero when you have a hero standing right on the other end of the wicket.
And Samay does well. It's a direct hit. Samay had dragged his bat, expecting a throw to come in, and also just about obscuring the stumps while the throw was on, but not deliberately. That is the key.
Well, that's right. There's no case for obstructing the field, because he ran in the same direction, didn't change ends, didn't change sides. So no problem whatsoever. All clean. That brings Rafiullah on strike. He is the Captain Royal when it comes to entertainment as far as batting is concerned. 31 of 9 deliveries. Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to tie your seatbelts, because now the ball's gonna fly. I promise you that.
That's Praveen Bhai for you, sitting in the middle. He'll be the one ensuring that all the coolers are up and running, and, well, swing and a miss. Bowler's wondering how did it miss the stump. Saif wanted to see the off-stick fly. This is what happened a bowl ago. Slightly slower delivery. Samay had played it with soft hands. He had enough time to get to the other end. One clean, sweet pick-up and throw. Despite that drag, could have been a tight call.
Well, definitely direct hits always are. Dragging it from outside off stump. Doesn't want to take that single. Wants to stay on strike, which is fair enough.
After a long, long time, Rafiullah has hit a ball that has kissed the carpet of grass.
Just proves.
That's Harish. Zen-like concentration.
That's what they need to have. Focused literally every single delivery. 240 deliveries in the match, plus or minus a few.
Yes, with those wide deliveries and no balls. Rafiullah will not pick up a single because that's not the language he speaks. Talked about focus of the camera person. Focus means something else in his language, isn't it?
Well, yes, right now his focus would be to ensure that he just dispatches, just delivers. 32 of 11. Just needs to rewind a bit and get clocking. There you go. Thumbs up coming in from our crew, bringing in those beautiful visuals from this fantastic facility at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Working very hard to give the perfect shots, isn't it? That allows our director Mohsin to pick and choose the right ones and show it to you. So all of you watching at home or wherever you are, you're actually watching the game through Mohsin's eyes.
Well, yes, indeed. And Rafiullah not making it any easy for them. Playing those shots up in the air. It's like challenging the camera crew and saying, hey, can you catch that?
When was the last time you thought, for a batsman who's hit 31 or 12, there is no long off?
That's a Yorker. The umpire's not interested. There's a big appeal. And it's all in fun games right now. No one is taking it seriously. Literally no one.
There's one person who's taking it very seriously. Samay was running. Now this is how the bowler reacted. All smiles.
Look at the way he started off. Like a flying eagle, Saif comes in. And he's smiling.
It's hit the timber this time. Yes, there is a perfect Yorker around the corner. Saif would believe it's something that he's been trying for 2 balls, 3 balls. Eventually tastes timber.
Well, that's it. They're calling it off. That's the end of it. 20 overs gone. A Yorker-length delivery that was required to dismiss Rafiullah's fantastic knock. And it's curtains for Oman 11. 147 for 9 in 20 overs. And mind you, It was a valiant effort coming in from the fag end from Oman 11. The way they fought, the way they gave every single percent, every single inch of their ability into coming in as close as they could to the mammoth total that was put in by Bangladesh 11.
Yes, the game might have been one-sided, looking at the ridiculous required rate after a point of time, but entertainment was guaranteed. This will be a happy team. Bangladesh 11, they've been thoroughly professional, barring that one drop catch. The fielding has been magnificent to watch, with a bat in hand as well. An excellent start with over 100-run partnership, and then some big hitting towards the end, ensuring the total goes over 200. In the end, a clinical finish for them, winning by a big margin of 60 runs will boost the confidence with the T20 World Cup around the corner.
That's absolutely right. A little few pieces of errors that they need to fix upon, including the one that was made by Mushfiqur Rahim. You wouldn't want to make that error of judgment ever.
I'll tell you what, Mushfiqur Rahim, after all these handshakes, of course, and the fist bumps, will go towards that stand and wave them goodbye. Because he knows that the fans have turned up in great number just to watch him up close.
Well, that's right. Fist bumps, handshakes, celebrations, conversations. The coaching team would have a lot to say about both the sides to try and make the best out of what we've experienced. All right, so Oman 11 chasing a mammoth target of 207. Prithvi Machi opened the innings with Akshay Patel. Both the openers couldn't do much. 1 and 0 for them. Shoaib Khan 43. After that, Khalid, Amir both in single digits, 7 each. Khurram Khan 11. Mehran Khan 19. Abdul Rauf 19. And then came the super entertainer, Rafiullah, 31 of 14. Mind you, that 31 was of 9 deliveries initially. And then he played those dot balls and then eventually got out on the last delivery of the innings.
31 of 9. It was as if dot balls do not exist in the game. Yes, 31 of 14 eventually finished. This is the bowling effort of Bangladesh. Absolutely clinical. Nasum Ahmed picked up a wicket in his quarter of 4 overs. Mehdi Hassan still had one more to bowl, but decided not to. He picked up a wicket. Pick of the bowlers would be Shoriful Islam with the slower deliveries. Pinpoint Yorker was amongst the wickets. 3 of them for him. Saifuddin picked up 2. Afif Hussain picked up 1, and that was enough. 147 is all that Oman could get in the end, where 208 was asked of him.
What is really interesting is the loss of wickets. If you see fall of wickets, they kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Let's have a quick look at the highlights of the game. The first wicket fell in really quick, and then this brilliant catch. The reverse switch couldn't really do much. There were shots that were offered and catches taken every single time. Khurram this time wanted to hit the big one and was successful. And then there was this run out. This was completely unnecessary. Hit the shot, went with the run. No support whatsoever from the partner. Meanwhile, Khurram Khan, clean bowled. And then there was a flurry of sixes. Look at that. That was entertainment galore. Sixes in literally every single part of the ground. Rafiullah came in and changed the complexion of the game from the entertainment perspective, at least for the Oman 11.
That's the one that the camera person did excellently to spot that ball. Ball was growing smaller and smaller in that vast black sky. Fielders in the deep were teased more often. But what ended the innings of the big hitter Rafiullah was a pinpoint Yorker. Fielders weren't required once the stumps were disturbed. 207 for Bangladesh after being asked to bat. Oman falling short by 60. And while doing so, Shoaib Khan played a good innings of 43, but just when he had to chip and change gears, fell at the wrong time. Rafiullah 31 of 14 towards the end was entertaining, but not good enough to win the game. Mehran Khan 19 of 10. Shoriful Islam was excellent with the ball in hand, with the change-ups and everything. He has proven a point with the T20 World Cup around the corner. Saifuddin picked up 2, Nasum Ahmed picked up 1, and Bangladesh won by 60 runs at the end comfortably.
What a fantastic display of cricket all around from Bangladesh 11 and from Oman 11. Live visuals coming in from Oman Cricket Academy, and this is what we have in store for you tomorrow. Oman versus Sri Lanka, the second T20 game of the series. The first one was won by Sri Lanka, and now Oman has an opportunity to square the series. The game will start at 6:30 p.m. local time, live from Oman Cricket Academy right here. So wherever you are in the world, we tell you, don't miss out this game. This is going to be a thorough entertainer coming up all the way. The Afa News presents Oman vs Sri Lanka 2021, co-powered by Daraz and Sport Gully. The second T20 coming up, Oman vs Sri Lanka tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. So from all of us here at the Al Emirat ground at the Oman Cricket Academy in Muscat, Oman, it's good night and God bless. Thank you so much for being a fantastic spectator, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m.